What's everyone saying? It's your boy Someone Explores. I'm in Beeston for some reason, to the south of Nottingham. I'm going to be getting on one of those, the Nottingham Express Transit. We're going to have a look, see what it's all about, and yeah, you're going to join me for the ride. So, Trams in 5 minutes. Let's go. The Nottingham Express Transit is the light rail system that serves the city of Nottingham in the East Midlands and the surrounding area. The system consists of two lines, the purple and the green, which run along 32 kilometres of track with 50 stops dotted around the system. Being conceived in the 1990s, it was envisaged as the figurehead for the regeneration of Nottingham and a way to reduce road congestion, influenced in part by the interesting geography of the city. The City Council and County Council aim to build a new tram system ready for the 21st century, following in the footsteps of many other European cities. Check out my video on regeneration and trams here. Following completion of the 200 million plus project, the first trams ran in March 2004, originally running from Station Street tram stop in the city centre, out north to Phoenix Park via Cinderhill and Hucknall via Bulwell, branching off from each other at Highbury Vale. It is noted that in the first 5 years of operation, the city had experienced an 8% increase in public transport usage, with a sub 1% increase in traffic growth. The power of the tram. Between July and August 2015, the second phase of the NET opened, more than doubling the number of stops on the system, with the new routes heading to the south of the city from a rebuilt stop at Nottingham Station and heading out to Toton Lane via Beeston and Clifton South via Wilford, splitting off at Nottingham Station. As part of this second phase, Station Street, which was situated on a viaduct formerly part of the Great Central Railway, was closed, resited further south, and renamed so it would link better with Nottingham Station. The NET operates via a mix of on-street and segregated tram-specific running. Notably, part of the route north to Hucknall and Phoenix Park runs along the existing Robin Hood line, served by EMR, with the Phoenix Park branch grabbing some formerly used track which used to head out west to the town of Watnall. To the south, it seems like a stretch out to Toton Lane has just done a beeline through a gap between people's back gardens, but it makes for a nice walking route along the tram route on a nice spring day. It is quite interesting to compare the different areas of the Phase 2 project and see how madly they've changed since the trams have come. Just look at Beeston, like. The service is operated by a fleet of 15 Bombardier and Centra 86-5s, built between 2002 and 2003, and 22 of the very popular Alstom Citadis 302s, built between 2013 and 2014. Me being used to other trams in the UK and Ireland, which now by default stop at all stops, it was quite interesting to see a tram system which has stayed faithful to the legacy of the stop button. It's noted that the NET serves 7 park and ride facilities like that at Toton Lane, which has 1,400 spaces where you can park up your car on the outskirts of town for free and tram it to Tesco or Home Bargains in Beeston, get a cheeky Nando's with the lads, watch Madam Web at their movies, simp over Sydney Sweeney, head back on a tram back to Toton Lane, and drive home just before watching Arsenal get absolutely dominated by Porto away in the Champions League. All that travel and parking for only the price of a return ticket. It's these types of schemes that help reduce the number of cars in the city centre and on the roads leading into town. And the fact that there are so many of these park and ride spots shows that Nottingham does not want to deal with all that traffic congestion. And I'm here for it. The NET also serves both of the city's universities, Nottingham Trent Uni to the north of the city centre, going right through the middle of the campus, and the Uni of Nottingham, although you do have to walk up a hill to get to the campus, by the way, which is very nice, and also has a very frequent bus into town. This links into the idea of integration and modal choice here in Nottingham. I think Notts is very good in terms of its ticketing integration specifically, with the Robin Hood card, which is very similar to the Oyster card. There's a season ticket version for weekly, monthly, yearly, student tickets, etc. and a pay-as-you-go version, which allows you to top up for some reason only in £5 intervals. And you can use it on the trams and on a number of bus operators, including Nottingham City Transport, Trent Barton, Kinch Bus, etc., within a certain boundary. As of March 2024, daily bus or tram journeys on one operator caps at £5.30 or £6.20 when used more than once. So if I used the tram and Trent Barton, for example, or Trent Barton and Nottingham City Transport, for example. You can also use contactless payment, which is pretty much standard for most journeys across the country now. Like, I remember there was a time when I got on a bus, they didn't even take contactless payment. I didn't even have coins. Wow, what a change, huh? I found it really easy to travel around the city on the card. Just tap and you're on. Looking towards the future, there have been a number of proposals to extend the line to the formerly proposed East Midlands hub on the HS2. But look at what happened to that. Well, you find me here at Nottingham Station. I'm on the tram platforms. Behind me there is the old, that's what it was called, platforms. I'm gonna head on the tram, head into town, get myself a pint. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and yeah, trams. Where should I go next? I'll see you in a bit.